Hey Club Kids, so I basically just wasted my Friday and I haven't been productive at all. But one thing I did manage to do was finish reading this book. I do suggest that you read this book, and if you have the money somehow to produce a movie on this book that is completely true to the story and where the dialogue is almost completely true to the book, what is written, and that there is a narrator that reads all of those phrases that I think are so important, then I urge you to please make this movie or please make this YouTube series for me. I will love you forever. I really will. I really will. I love this book. I think on my channel you don't really get I mean, you've seen the books that I have, but you don't really get to see how I feel about my books. I'm trying not to give away any of the storyline, but I want to share this so much with someone, so I have to read what really just grabbed my heart the most. The way it's written, it's really funny to me, and I really love the way they incorporated everything. Like, I've read books before where the way the words looked is actually how you would expect the person to feel, and I think that they really do this with the book too, which is, it's always been interesting to me to find books that are like that. That's the main character's heart. And I'm not going to tell you why his heart looks like that because it's a mystery. Don't know if you can actually read what it says. But it says Snow. A little boy is talking to his Ant City collection. He says, I have a new friend at school. He thinks very highly of me. Period. The narrator says, he is lying, of course, but is quite sure that the citizens of Ant City will be unable to recognize that. This is another instance in which the boy is talking to his Ant City. He holds the prominent citizens of Ant City close to his heart, whispering, now I have nobody, now I have no one. He lays there staring at the strange movement of his remaining segmented friends, quite sure that in their cavernous exploits they are attempting to spell out a message, which in the boy's mind reads, we still love you. Another reason you should buy this book is because not only are there secret words at the bottom of the pages, you also have more things to do in the book. Like, that's a secret message and you have to figure it out. It says, dancing, 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 dancing. And the second line says, scissors, 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 heart, scissors, scissors, scissors. I think that even without reading the book, even though the words are so simple and so unrelated to each other, I think you can kind of understand how, like, I don't know, I read that and I felt like I understood how he would have felt. The little boy in his Ant City again. Secreted beneath the front porch, the boy finds that all but one of his profound inhabitants of Ant City has mysteriously died. The remaining fellow, a bright red and spunky anthropod, busily shuffles the corpses of his unmoving citizens, carefully constructing grave after grave after grave. He stares at the carnage and begins howling once again. I don't really know what to say for this quote except that I think it speaks for itself. Without death, there is hardly any threat strong enough to truly appreciate human life. And he thinks, I am as good as dead, too afraid to live, only waiting, never taking a risk. I am as good as dead already. Here's another quote from a different character. And I'm making this book seem really depressing, but it's depressing in a heartwarming way. It's like depressing, but you feel so much for these people, even the ones that you think at first you're not supposed to feel for. Our worlds are so momentary. We are alone all our lives and then go off that way as well. This is actually another part of like dialogue between two characters that I thought was really really good. Where do you go when you die? Haha. Go on and tell her, Billy. Billy smiles. You become a little voice in someone's ear, telling them that things are going to be alright. One of Billy's dreams looks like this. The one long line says, girl with a singing harp. On one of the big discoveries of some neighborhood children, they're asked how they came about this discovery. And she answers, we allowed ourselves, for one brief moment, to believe in something we could not see. I really like that quote, that you could discover so much by believing in something that's undiscoverable. Okay, so there's one last thing I would like to read. I was really sad because I have no one to do this with, but maybe I'll find someone. We would really like to think that you were holding hands with somebody while you read that last part. If not, you might read it again and ask someone to hold your hand right now. You might then write that person's name somewhere on this page with the heart glowing around it. Why not? It might be fun. I didn't want to have to stop knowing Billy the detective or everyone else. I didn't want to stop, like, reading about everything that happened in this book. I wanted it to keep going. That's all I really have to talk about today, Club Kids. And yeah, it's like 10 o'clock now, so I better edit this and get it up, or else it's not going to be Friday anymore. I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.